October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and if you know anybody going through treatment, let's say chemo and radiation, we are so glad that Georgia is here from Ruby Supplements, a price cutter, because she has some great supplements that might help with some of the side effects of chemo and radiation.
Yes.
Georgia, thank you. I wished I had known about this when my grandmother was going through chemo and radiation, because the side effects of that are crazy.
Yes.
And if you can even help with, the number one I think she had was nausea, but we'll get into all that.
Right. So there's a lot of side effects that can happen in your aftercare and treatment. Some of the items that I have here, I wouldn't recommend for during treatment.
Okay.
They're more for afterwards, just because it can sort of amplify some of the effects of the treatment. So, for instance, this is a great one for after treatment, especially if you love coffee. But this one, it's actually going to be chock full of antioxidants, things that are going to be full of anti-cancer, anti-inflammatory properties. So this one actually, I believe this is the one I chose because it has a lot of different kinds of mushrooms in it. So it's not going to be just treating one thing. It's going to be treating more than just one kind of cancer. So
that's good.
Yeah, so this one can be great for breast cancer, but it can also be good for pancreatic. It can be great for liver, other things.
Are mushrooms, I mean, I've not heard this before, but I've not really researched. Are mushrooms good for helping fight cancer or help prevent?
Yes. So this brand in particular, if you actually have a chance to look it up on the website, the gentleman who actually made this, he actually started this brand for his wife, and he helped her to get over her breast cancer by creating these different formulas.
And I would also say that's good for prevention.
It's great for prevention. It's great for prevention and like you said, prevention and aftercare.
Right, exactly.
So,
are these available, Ruby Supplements, at both locations?
Yes, these are both. Actually, everything on this table is available at both locations.
Okay.
And these are this is everything that's going to be in our ad this month.
Okay,
perfect.
Great.
So,
great.
Yeah.
What's next?
So next we've got vitamin D. So I've got the vitamin D from Solgar, from NutraBio, and these actually. So there is a link from some of the studies that I've looked at. D3. It was very prevalent that a lot of women were low in D3 that had breast cancer. So one way to kind of counteract that is to up your vitamin D3 in your system.
Nice.
Especially in the wintertime.
Oh gosh, yeah. So it helps with a lot of things too. It helps with like anti-depression and all of that. But a lot of us, we need to amp up our vitamin D3. I was low in it for the longest time, and so I was advised like, hey, you really need to amp that up. So
yeah. Part of your immune system.
Oh, for your immune system, it's got a lot of great things. But yeah, it is great for your immune system. It's great for whenever you do have tumors and cancers to kind of help combat that. So,
and that's all the vitamin D right there.
This is the vitamin D.
And then what is this?
This is calcium. So,
nice.
So vitamin D3, you want to take that with your calcium because that's actually going to help it absorb better into your bones. So during chemotherapy, we lose a lot of nutrients. We lose a lot of our we don't necessarily lose the bone marrow, but we lose the mass there. So one way to counteract that after chemotherapy, take your vitamin D3 with your calcium. It gets it absorbed into the bones faster, especially if it's chelated one. This one has chelated. It has chelated calcium, it has chelated D3, so it's actually going to absorb a lot faster, be more fast acting.
Yeah, that's great.
And especially if you have a hard time swallowing pills, this is going to be great for that.
So do you recommend this one versus doing like an individual separate? Would this cover your bases with both then?
That would cover your bases with both. And this actually has, let's see, we've got calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D3 in this as well. This one has zinc, which is great for immunity as well, because you want to boost your immunity. But you're right, this one actually is going to be more of an all-in-one, all-inclusive, especially if you have a hard time swallowing pills.
Let me ask you about this one. I know, just because people get fussy about how things taste.
Yes.
If it's good for me, I don't care what it tastes like.
Yeah.
But there are people that can't do this. Is this chalky, or is it going to go down pretty easy?
That should go down pretty easy.
Okay.
If you need to, you can water it down a little bit.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah, I mean, there's nothing.
You can add a little juice to it. Whatever you have to do.
Yeah, you
to get
and
it down.
And it is fruit flavored, so you
good.
can
What
put
kind of flavor?
a smoothie. So.
Oh yeah, I see from when I was looking at the mantra, this one's orange flavored, so there we go.
Orange, raspberry, and blueberry.
They follow everything.
I'll take raspberry, please. Okay. Moving on to these beautiful boxes.
So we have our probiotics. So those are actually going to be a natural anti-inflammatory. So a lot of things tend to get inflamed whenever we're going through treatments, or even when we're going through the steps of cancer treatment. So even during treatment, I believe, if memory serves, you can take that. I would consult your practitioner first. Right. But probiotics are good to take anyway, just because it helps to keep your system flowing. And there has been a link between your gut and your mind. And so, I mean, when you're going through treatments, it's hard to not
Yeah.
down. So, yeah, so it actually helps with your immune system, helps with anti-inflammatory, helps with a lot of things, and keeps it in check.
I'm just looking at the men's version. real
No,
fast.
no, you do have a men's version there, which is great.
Yeah.
Now, how's that special for the guys? Is that just anything special?
To be honest with you, it's almost the same. There's just a few things that are going to be different that are going to help them with a little bit different for their anatomy.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, yeah.
But that's the only difference, really.
That's good to know.
Because we are different.
We are different. We are.
Now, are these also probiotics? And
Yes,
these
these 4 are all probiotics, so they're going to help with your gut health and help keep that inflammation down.
Okay.
And then moving on.
So this is also an anti-inflammatory. So this is, it's actually got a lot of different wonderful things in it. Boswellia, turmeric, which are mainly for joints, ligaments, things like that. So especially if you're going through aftercare and treatment, in combination with your calcium, that's going to be a great way to keep those joints healthy while you're doing your workouts, because they recommend doing weighted workouts
Right.
after you do your chemotherapy.
Right.
So
To
that
help
you
with the muscle,
help with
the
muscles
bone.
and grow your bones. Yeah.
Okay, and then moving on.
Yeah, and fish oil, that's another great
Love fish oil.
anti-inflammatory. Yeah, great.
I take that just regularly.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
And this is the brand. I mean, I like all brands, but this one in particular, I feel works the best for my system. So that's kind of why I chose that one for our ad next week, or
Very
next
good.
month, I should say.
And then the ginger.
The ginger, great for digestion, great for nausea. So it doesn't matter like what treatment you're going through. If you're having some side effects where it's just like, oh, and like you're constantly feeling
Yeah.
kind of nervous and gross, and that's a great way to curb that.
Yeah, that is good. And then all this is ginger on the, I can't see the front. Is that
Yes.
all? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So listen, this is a great thing to do, to always use prevention, do what you can beforehand. We're going into the season where people get sick a little bit because
Yes.
weather's changing. So I would say the mushrooms and all these different vitamin D would all be great things for
Yes,
to
all
up
great
right now.
things for immunity. Even this one as well, because you're going to be getting your other benefits with it as well. And from our last segment, we also still have the elderberry. We still have all of our vitamin C's, things of that nature in the store. So we'll have a few of those items on sale as well. And so we'll be there to help people stay healthy through the cold season.
And by
So-
the way, guys, these Ruby supplements are available at the price card on East Battlefield and West Republic Road. And go in there and ask them questions, because I do all the time.
Yes.
They are very knowledgeable. They'll point you in the right direction of what you're
Yes.
needing, which I think, because I get overwhelmed sometimes.
No,
There's so many
understand.
things to choose from.
Yes.
And I want to make sure. So, Georgia, thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you, and
all.
be well.
Yes.
All
you
right.
too.
All right, guys, we'll be back with another reveal for the Masked Singer, right, Jeremy?
It's one for the books.
Okay, we'll be back.
One for the books, Kelly.